President Mzwanele Nyhontso says the commemoration of Human Rights Day is very important, or rather is a very important part of the country's democratic history, and South Africans should never tire to remember it. Nyhontso further revealed that he was not surprised by the tensions between South Africa and the United States, as this is about land, something that the PAC called for decades. PAC leader was speaking to the SABC at the party's commemoration of the Sharpeville massacre. This year marks 65 years since the brutal incident took place. Politics reporter Nhlanhla Khatlane was there.
Well, indeed, coming to you right here from Dam, where the PAC continues to commemorate the 65 years since the Sharpeville massacre. I mean, with me here, I'm with the president of the party, Mzwanele Nyhontso, who's going to talk to us with regards to the significance of continuing, to commemorate this day. Thank you so much for your time. 65 years on. Those who have fallen, you guys started at the cemetery. Can you guys proudly stand in front of them saying that what you've died for, we are on the right path of achieving it?
Oh yes, we had to do this. For us, Sharpeville and Langa is our Mecca to like the Muslims. Every 21st of every March of every year, we come here, stand with family, tell them that the death of their loved ones was not in vain. Remember, they complained they were killed because they were complaining about Donbass. And immediately after the Sharpeville Day or Sharpeville massacre and Langa massacres, the Donbass was suspended. Now you can't say their death was in vain. So we had to come and talk to the families and give them hope that what they died for was worth dying for. The restoration of their land, the liberation of their country, and above all, the liberation of mankind.
Another issue is 30 years into democracy. PAC in the 7th administration is part of government. What really the PAC stands for, the land issue, seems to be resistant across. Your reaction to the current status of South Africa and the United States?
Firstly, we are proud to be here and participate in government and taking service delivery to our people. That's one. Number two, we are vindicated. We've been saying that land is an item of conflict in this country. And once you talk about land, everybody is going to complain. Now, as you are saying, Trump and others are complaining. Truth is, the land must be addressed. The land question must be addressed. And if it is not addressed, we are going to have this chaos. People are going to grab the land on their own. Now, it was important that we must talk about land, but also we must also state it that this land thing is not, this Land Act or Expropriation Act that was signed by the President is not a confiscation act, as the President said after signing it. And everybody knows that it is not a confiscation act, but they are saying this because they don't want to see African people getting land. They don't want to see our people getting back their dignity. But we must also say it here that we don't believe that the few white Afrikaners who went to America were representing all Afrikaners in this country. Now we are calling on all patriotic Afrikaners to distance themselves from what AfriForum and others are doing. By the way, only yesterday, I had a meeting with the CEO of Agri-SA, Johan Kutsie, who was saying to me that their ancestors are in South Africa and they are loyal to South Africa. As Sobukwe would describe an African, that is anyone who pays his loyalty and allegiance to Africa and Mother Africa alone, irrespective of color or creed. So we are happy to be participating in government. We are happy to be addressing land question. We also are aware that there are no farm killings in South Africa. By the way, these white people are killing each other. There's a case of a woman, white woman in Alwal North, who killed her husband, or who was plotting to kill her husband and blame it on black farm killings. So at least he was apprehended by the police, and now she appeared in court. And it means all these people that are called are killed and are said to be killed for farms. These guys are killing each other because they want to see that in this country there is chaos. But unfortunately for them, there will not be chaos, and there is law here, but land must be returned to its rightful owners.